Hey guys, so today I'm going to be filming my May favorites. This is kind of late since it's June 4th. I've been really busy all week and that's why I haven't had very many videos up recently. So I am very, very sorry about that. I will try to post a lot next week. And obviously summer's coming up, so a lot more will be in the summer. So first in my May favorites is something I started liking at the beginning of May, around Mother's Day, and it's from Lush. It's so slimy. It's the You've Been Mangoed Bath Melt. I don't use this as a bath melt. I use it as a moisturizer. I put the bar in my hands and just rub my hands in it, put it back in the bag, and then rub it all into my hands. And it makes a really good moisturizer because it does have the oil in it. Your hands do feel oily right after you put it on, but eventually it soaks into your hands and it's amazing, and the smell lasts for so much longer than if you put it in the bath. So next, and it lasts longer in the bar too because it's not going to melt all in one bath. Next is OPI nail polish. This one is the one I'm wearing. It's called Fiercely Fiona, and this one's What's with the Catitude. I just brought it out so I could show you them, so it's in general, not a specific color. So I really love OPI nail polishes. I just got into them before I was into China Glaze, and I still am. But I find with the OPI, they do last a bit longer, and I don't have to put a top coat on, which is really good because top coats can be a pain in the butt sometimes. It's just waiting that much longer. And I find my nail polish smudges after I put the top coat on. So I do like OPI because of that. You don't need a top coat. The brushes are bigger, so it doesn't take very long to paint your nail, and I don't really know. The colors I find aren't as good as China Glaze just because they have more pinks and reds, I find, and neutral colors, while China Glaze has a lot of colors, like pink and blue and yellow and green and stuff like that. So I do like the bright colors, especially in summer. But I do have a review on the two, so I will link that down below. Next is the Urban Decay Primer Potion for your eyeshadow. I really like this product now that summer's coming. I didn't like it before. I don't know why. I felt paint pots were easier and I liked them better, but now I like that because I find now that summer's coming, it's getting hotter, and I feel like my paint pots are going to melt while they're on my eyes, and my makeup will crease or run or anything like that. So I feel a lot safer with this because it's not that creamy texture, it's a liquid. So that's why I've been using that. Next is my NYX Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil in Cottage Cheese. I really like this one. It's just a white with like a shine to it. I really like this for putting it right here on my brow bone. I can show you really quick. So if you put a line there, it makes a line, but then you just have to blend it out with your finger. And it makes a really good, it's hard to do in the camera. It makes a really good highlight because it stays there and it's really bright and pigmented, while I find eyeshadows aren't so much, and I find myself putting on a lot for a highlight. Next is my mascara. This is the Pulse Perfection Mascara. This is in my Project 10 pan, but that's not why I've been liking it. I do use it every day because I ran out of my Lash Blast. This I find gives your eyelashes a lot of length and volume, I guess. I don't really know. I don't know if you can see that, but I tried to show you. I don't use the vibrating thing in this. If you don't know what this is, it's just a vibrating mascara. What you do is there's a button on the lid, and when you take it out, you push the button, and you can't hear it. I've already tried to show you guys once, but it vibrates the brush, and it's supposed to make like your mascara go on better, but I don't like it. I find it makes it clumpy and puts too much on. So I just like it because of the length it gives and stuff like that. Next is Angel Lipstick. This is in my Project 10 pan, but that's also not why I've been liking it. I find myself reaching for it a lot more because it's in my Project 10 pan, but also because of the color. In my lipstick kind of container that I keep them in, I have 4 main ones. They all go, I'm not going to show you. They all sit like this, like one by one, and then on top, they don't fit 2 on top of each other, so I put them like this, and it fits 4. This one, Hue, Ever Hip, and Peach Stock, the 2 from the Liberty of Linen collection, are sitting there. Those ones are the ones I reach for the most. So I find it easier to keep them there instead of having to go through all my lipsticks. Next is Underage Lip Glass. This is just a light baby pale pink, and I really like it. I'm wearing it right now. I really like it because of that. It gives you that neutral kind of, what's the word, nude type lip, but with a little bit of the color. I wouldn't really recommend it if you have really, really dark skin because it is so light, but I do recommend it if you have light skin because it doesn't look too off color or anything. I find sometimes when I wear really nude lipsticks like Creme de Nude or Myth or something, it looks like concealer on my lips, but this doesn't look like that because of the color and just because it's a gloss. Next is the Sigma brush in the SS187. It's this one right here. It's the skunk brush or the duo fiber brush. Just depends what you call it. It's the black with the white on top. Mine's not white. It's pinky orange color because I use it for my blush. I like pat it into my blush and then like pat it on my face. And then I wipe this off when I'm done putting both sides on and I just blend it out a little bit so it looks a little bit more natural. And this brush is amazing for that. I did use my contouring blush brush. It's the white angled brush, but I guess when I cleaned it, the brush cleaner got in the metal part and the bristles actually started to fall out, so I stopped using that one. Next is the MAC Studio Sculpt Foundation. I do like this because it has SPF 15 and I don't have to worry about putting sunscreen on when I'm going out for half an hour or an hour or something outside. If I sit out for longer than that or from tanning or the beach or the pool or something, I don't wear this if I'm going to the beach or the pool because you don't need it. You're going in the water anyway. But if I'm tanning or something, I actually put on sunscreen with a higher SPF in it. But I like this because of the coverage it gives. It's a heavy coverage, medium to heavy. It's one of the heaviest ones from MAC. And I just like it because I do have red, not really red spots, but I can get red cheeks down here a bit. Not all the time. And I have like a blemish on my face and stuff. And I find that foundation covers that and I don't need concealer for that. But if I have a spot or something, I use concealer. I'm sick, if you can't tell, so sorry my voice is kind of funny. Next is the Bronzing Powder by MAC in Refined Golden. It's upside down, sorry. It's a dark brown with like some shimmer in it. I don't find the shimmer goes on your face. I find it kind of falls off. So it looks like that. It's really dark compared to my skin tone, but I put it on really, really light with a big powder brush, just where the sun would hit me. So today I put it on my forehead right here, on my cheeks where my blush goes, and I put my blush over top, and just like some spots where the sun would naturally hit you, and then highlighting in different areas as well. Lastly is my Ralph Lauren perfume. It's the Wild one. It's the red bottle. The reason I like this is because it lasts all day. I got a compliment on my perfume in like last period, which is like ends at 2:45. So it lasted till I put it on maybe at 7:30, so it lasted that long. It's a really strong scent, so I wouldn't really recommend putting on too much of it, but I do recommend the Ralph Lauren perfumes because they do last a really long time. So those are my May favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed them, and I will see you in the next video.